Coming up next, we've got some stuff from Motorola, but first we are going to watch a video. So why don't we roll that video as we get set up for the next demo. And we're back. We'll call that Motorola Televation. Televation, obviously a made-up word that makes me think about watching TV in the Adirondacks. I know that's not what it means, though, so we're going to bring out Frank Pantuso to tell us what Motorola Televation is and to walk us through some of the cool things that you can do with it. Frank, come on out, Frank. Good to see you. Thank you very much. Okay, so look, Televation. It's not television at 10,000 feet. It's something else, right?
That's right. That's right. Motorola Mobility, we announced the Televation device, which enables consumers to watch live TV provided from their operator on mobile devices anywhere in and around their home on devices such as the Motorola Xoom.
So let me get this straight. So I want to walk people through what we got here. So we got a box, a set-top box,
that's right.
Cable modem, set-top box.
Well, more specifically,
tell me what this is.
Tell you what this is. This is, it takes in a traditional signal, QAM signal, just like a normal set-top.
So yeah, if we want to, so take a look at this right here. So we've got, as you can see right here, just a standard coax
connection.
A
standard coax connection. Right. And then you,
hold on, there we go.
There's the camera. Okay.
Right here. And
so regular cable feed.
Yep.
Then we go in, one QAM tuner, one cable card.
Okay.
We decode,
so unlike the 6 tuner over there, single tuner.
Single tuner.
Single tuner. Yep.
Decode, decrypt.
Okay. Yep.
Then we transcode from MPEG-2.
MPEG-2 is the type. There's the video transport coming in this way.
That's right. Then we go to MPEG-4, which is for the mobile devices.
So on the fly, you're transcoding video. That's not easy.
That's not easy at all. It's all happening in real time. And then on top of that, we re-encrypt using our Secure Media branded IPRM, which is a digital rights management technology that's been both approved by Cable Labs and DTLA.
Okay, cool. So then what's this for?
Well, this
is the Ethernet. What does this do?
That's the output to, it's actually a bidirectional, but it's the output to the Wi-Fi router in the home. So
So I got it. So this goes to your Wi-Fi router, your Linksys or D-Link or whatever, and then that Wi-Fi router then connects up to these mobile devices.
Correct, correct.
And what mobile devices can you connect up to right now?
We're launching right now with the Motorola Xoom and also that other very popular tablet that's out in the market.
So iPad.
That's right. Yes.
Motorola Xoom, but other Honeycomb tablets as well. Honeycomb
Correct.
is the version of Android that runs on the tablets.
That's correct.
So obviously you guys think people should buy the Motorola one since you're Motorola, but it does support a wide range of other devices.
Correct.
Well, and so what you're really showing us is kind of TV everywhere around the house.
That's right.
All authenticated.
Correct.
And I don't need to do anything different. This isn't IP, this is actually the existing cable plant going in here.
That's right, and what the device is actually a QAM to IP converter.
Got it. So,
yes.
Let's watch. Why don't you show it to me?
Sure, sure. So what you see here is just a traditional guide that people are used to seeing. And so you can go ahead and select a particular channel or show and hit watch.
So what we have, so basically you just went into a guide and this is NBC. And what it looks like NBC.
We can show a little info. So we're watching a commercial for Days of Our Lives.
Take us to ESPN. Let's see what you can do with
he
ESPN.
wants to test it. Okay.
I want to see ESPN. I want to see the big bad boy on here.
Okay, let's go ahead and find...
Anybody from ESPN out there?
Find ESPN.
I'm sorry I called you the bad boy.
We hit Sports Center.
All right, Sports Center.
There's the info on it that comes up. We hit watch. Now, what you're going to see is about a 5 to 10 second delay.
Okay, so it takes a little bit, because it's got to transcode, it's got to find.
That's right. Got a couple of artifacts in there, because it is a demo application.
This is a prototype.
But these are all things we know about.
Green Bay Packers, look at that.
That's right.
So now what we're doing here, and this is actually really, really interesting. So we've taken video, transcoded it to MPEG-4, and now we're sending it out to this device. Now, will this work anywhere around the world or just at home?
We're launching just at home, and the reason for that, it was a strategic decision specifically addressing the state of the industry.
Right.
There's a lot of concerns regarding content rights, of viewing content out of the home versus in the home, and so we took the approach we wanted to launch at the cable show this week with a product that would address both the interests of the consumers and also the concerns of the programmers to ensure that their content is both preserved and protected so they can be recognized for it.
So it's just so I couldn't VPN and tunnel it out and sling it out all over the world?
No.
So I mean, look, this is really cool. Let's talk about some of the other aspects of it. So how many devices can you have at home like this? How many tablets?
It's actually something that can be decided by the operator that chooses to deploy it. You can register anywhere from 3 to 10. The higher number you go, obviously, then the user does not have to go into the interface and deregister a device to add little Tommy's iPad or you know, and you can just have those when you're. Well,
no, so I can have a bunch of devices around the house.
Right.
Can they all watch something different?
Not with this implementation.
Oh, okay.
We have one cable, one QAM tuner, so live TV to start. So multiple devices can be watching, but you all would be watching the same thing.
Right. So if since we're watching SportsCenter here, if anybody else came on, they would all have to watch SportsCenter with me.
Well, unless they went ahead and decided to change the channel on you, last tune wins. So
that would not make me happy if my son turned the channel.
Right.
But no, but I get it.
Yeah.
So talk about bandwidth. I mean, look, is this an HD stream right here? It looks pretty darn good.
It is. It's we launched with VGA. We'll be into VGA for the tablet form factor.
Right.
We are doing half VGA for the smaller form
cell
factor
phones,
for cell phones, mobile, the smaller mobile devices. We'll be introducing 720p. Support or output support display later on in the.
So 720p, so it'll look better on these tablets and give you a little bit higher resolution.
Right. Even sharper.
What does that do to your wireless bandwidth at home? I mean, doesn't it just? I mean, if you start watching this, can other people do other things like
you
get
on
Facebook and play Farmville?
This streams out at 1 megabit per second. Now, if you're doing multiple devices, it's a unicast stream, so you have 1 megabit, 1 megabit.
So so you're pretty much going to saturate your wireless pretty quickly.
At some point, you'll hit that.
And can I, at home, because some homes are really big, they may have multiple wireless access points around the house. Are you going to support that, where like if I'm downstairs, I'm using one access point, and if I'm in the garage, I'm using another
So long as they're all on the same subnet, so that when you connect, you're good.
Right, so as long as you're in the same subnet, it's fine. So really interesting. Now, is this, can I pause and play here? Is
there's no trick play. DVR capability is something that we will introduce at a later time. It's on the roadmap, so you can see we can just go ahead and bring. Actually, so you could stop. And then re-bring up the app. It will actually go through the scanning process. What
does that scanning process do?
Oh, well, it validates that, one, you have an authorized application on your device. So it's not that any mobile device in and around the home can access it. You have to have an authorized application. You have to...
Go into the guide.
You have to have an authorized application. You have to have paired with the Televation device and register it as well to authenticate you are in fact a paying subscriber to watch that content.
Now, the interesting thing is here, this guide looks pretty standard to, you can do diagonal. It's not just up and down and right and left. That's a breakthrough, ladies and gentlemen. The interesting thing about this is, you guys built this app as a test app, but in fact, and you're working through cable operators with this. They could build their own app, or say in the case of Comcast, integrate it into Xfinity, and actually do any sort of wacky interface design stuff they want, because it's an API, it's open.
Absolutely.
So, and if I wanted to, I could build my own app, right?
You could.
What would I need to do? I'd have to have permission from you.
Well, we need to provide the software development kit for that, which accounts for the IPRM decryption technology. It
Got
has
it.
the APIs.
Because you don't want just anybody to know that.
Exactly,
right.
exactly.
So and it's basically picking this stuff up from the channels that you're getting in here.
Correct. All of the channel map and the channel lineup comes from the head end, just the same as a traditional set-top would get it. We go through the IP. Oh, in order to.
Oh, I just can't hit the channel, huh?
No,
I gotta
you got to actually select, and we hit watch.
Oh, okay, got it.
And wait a moment for it to come up. So what you basically have is the validation of the user to watch the particular content. And so there you saw about 5 to 10 seconds. There are things you can do with the application to address that.
So now let's see, it's only one tuner. You can't watch something on your TV and then watch something else as well right now, but you will support multiple tuners down the road, or how does that work?
We will be supporting multiple tuners down the road. We will also be adding DVR capability and the ability to handle 2 transcoding streams as well. So you could have a situation where your one mobile device is watching live TV and then another mobile device is watching something that was recorded previously using the SD card slot on the back.
Now, can I also use this, say, to watch TV on a notebook computer in the house?
You will be able to. That's another.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But you are enabling that infrastructure to allow this kind of secure ability to watch video from anywhere around the house.
Yes.
And hopefully at some point outside of the house.
Yes.
We can figure that out.
That is an incredibly valuable feature that consumers we know are asking for, and even our operators that we talk to want to introduce in the future. Again, that's one that the technology is there. We'll be ready when the content negotiation programs, all that gets worked out.
So look, this looks great. It's very cool. You guys rushed to get it out here. When can consumers actually? When's it going to be done and available? And then where can I get it? And who's going to give it to me?
Okay, so we're looking to. This will be available Q3 of this year for production availability and rollout. The operators will be the primary distribution mechanism for it. So this is not intended right now, at least as a retail distribution model.
Right.
So it is something that would be provided by operators.
Okay, so what operator? Comcast, Time Warner. Time Warner guys back there. Did you guys do a little negotiating while we were kind of hanging out here?
A little conversation here and there. But, well, obviously we announced this week in our press release that this was a technology innovation partnership with Comcast.
Oh, so Comcast was part of the announcement?
They were,
So
yes.
so that means Comcast is going to offer it?
This was I'm trying to get
but I get it. Look, it's coming out. There's a lot of interest in it, I assume, from a lot of different people. And it looks good. I mean, I'm psyched to see HD. I'm psyched to see multiple different tuners. You guys, nice job. Very, very cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Very cool. How many people want to watch TV on their iPads all over the house? Or their Motorola Zooms? Excuse me, the Zoom. Everybody, right?
Yeah.
All right, so thank you guys very much. You've seen a little bit of a taste of the future and actually the present of what the broadband home is going to look like. I want to thank NCTA, everybody put on the park, Paul Rodriguez, all the production folks. And that's it for Network Nirvana. I'm Jim Louderback, and we will see you next time.